Hi guys, Darren from FlukieFluidArt.
With Bubbles.
Can't forget Bubbles.
Because I won't let you.
No doubt.
Alrighty, play night in the Venom Garage.
Rightio. What are we doing this week, Bubbles?
Well, we are still continuing our swipe fun.
Yes.
And Sue had asked if we were going to do the big one.
Yep.
So we're going to do the swipe showing you how sometimes when you start to go with a palette knife and you can see your CA's getting thinner, you can stop, reload and go again.
Right.
It's not going to hurt that paint at all.
Now, you're working on a tile.
Yes.
Which is quite a big tile.
Yeah. But I've got a silicone mat on mine. Well, yeah, so I can do a skin.
That's the size of the tile, so it's a big suck off.
Suck off. You nearly said something else then.
I did. It's a...
Yeah,
it's a big tile.
nice cover. Good save.
The difference is Bubbles has a silicone mat on top because she's going to turn hers into skins.
Absolutely.
Which you can do on a tile anyway. You can still turn them into skins.
And I must admit, I'm enjoying these learning lessons we've gone back to because I'm getting a whole heap of paint skins.
Fair enough.
It's very exciting.
But we'll end up doing another video at some point on the actual paint skins.
Absolutely. I love them.
You do, so
I do love
we'll do
them.
a video on paint skins.
And that is actually thanks
shortly
to Pamela Edbert. So if you haven't checked her out on Facebook, please do, because the woman she's the queen of skins in my eyes.
Absolutely awesome, is she?
Oh, stunning work. It's just, yeah, absolutely. Just so talented. All right, so I'm just going to lay some colours down. Now, this is my Southern Ocean blue with a bit of interference blue in it by Matisse and Harry and Wilma for the pigment. Look at me go.
Pillow paint is our usual British Paints low sheen interior walls clean and protect.
Yep.
That's what we use as our little pillow paint. And all the colours that you see used today are all mixed with our pourer medium. Video number 252 shows you exactly what we use, how we mix it. Go check it out.
Sometimes it can just help you get those little effects you haven't been getting. Sometimes it can be you're just using one chemical that's not suited.
That's right.
It's really a big science project sometimes.
It is. It's an adult version of a chemistry set.
Absolutely. And because you got to think, you know, all around the world, it's different.
Different brands all use different binders, different oils, different additives.
Which are going to give you different effects.
You're going to get different results no matter where you are in the world.
You've changed the chemistry of it.
Exactly. So we're pretty lucky here. We've got some amazing paints.
Really do.
And they're all acrylic.
Yeah.
The house paints here is actually acrylic as well. So that helps.
Love that colour. Now that is... Thinking it is a tube paint?
It is. It's an Atelier tube paint.
Thank you. You're leaving me hanging there. I come out so strong with my first one, you know. Southern Ocean Blue by Matisse, and then I brought that colour out and went, oh dear. Slight delay here. Technical difficulties there.
Mate, I swallowed something I shouldn't have. It is Atelier something.
Yeah, we're super helpful right now.
No, I'm really not helpful. I'm trying to find the tube, people, so bear with me.
But it's a gorgeous colour. Same as the one I'm laying down now.
Okay, quinacridone magenta.
Yes, thank you.
And the darker one is quinacridone red violet.
I love this one. This is like one of my new faves.
Yeah.
It's a new go-to colour.
That first one is the magenta. That's the red violet.
There we go. Thanks, Wombat. Good save.
No worries.
You know what I'm like.
I had to go hunting.
I know you did. I felt terrible.
Don't feel bad. It's all good.
You think the amount of times I've used those colours by now, I'd be able to go,
should know
hey,
them off by heart. But
did you know this colour is?
Yeah.
But no.
I'm blaming it on the rain.
Milli Vanilli did as well. Oh, this is a new custom, guys, that he just made. Probably shouldn't be using it yet, but I'm gonna. It is it's a neon yellow.
It is.
With a neon orange combined.
It is.
And it just gives it that sort of... It's like a mandarin neon.
Mandarin?
Mandarin.
One mandarin.
Really beautiful.
2 mandarins.
I did have to laugh at him, though, because he'd done this ages ago. And he says, let's experiment. We're going to mix this colour up. And I'm like, yeah, very cool. And never made it again. So I thought, well, he doesn't like it. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was nice.
I just forgot all about it.
And then today he goes, I'm going to do an experiment. And I went, yeah, that's great, but you've already done it.
Yeah, you know.
But cool colour, right?
It is a cool colour. And that's a neon orange by Barnes Day Glow.
Yes.
That one.
And this one's the Harry and Wilma orange that I've got at the moment. My darling.
Yeah.
This is the darker of the two.
That's the dark orange. The other one's the Barnes Day Glow, which is very, very similar.
It is. Well, see, this is the one Wombat thought I picked up, but it's just got that bit deeper.
It's slightly different shade.
A little bit deeper, and that's about it.
You'll notice that with different brands of neon pigment, they're slightly different shades for the same colour. So
I love this one too. This is the other Harry and Wilma orange. Well, probably should have got you to make some more of that, Mr. Wombat. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything left for you.
During the intermission, I will make a new batch.
We argue over this colour. I mean, we don't argue at all really in life. It's everything's a compromise. But when it comes to the last of a favourite colour...
Yeah, I tend to hide it and you find it.
Yep.
It's like, really?
Yep.
Nothing is sacred.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Unbelievable.
Oh, let's go a little bit. I don't think we need a lot, but just a little bit of axolotl by this little piggy.
Axolotl?
Yeah.
Mexican walking fish.
So it's a pale pink with a bit of a interference blue twist in there.
Yeah.
I reckon that's a good way to describe axolotl.
It is.
But really nice colour. I got this recently when I took advantage of the Shelli Art buys in Australia.
Yes.
It's the best time to buy piggies if you're in Australia that you've always wanted to use but couldn't afford.
I think they're on special this month. I think she's got 30 different ones out of the range.
That are $10.
That are only $10 a container. So.
Yeah. So if you haven't done it before...
Which is pretty good for Oz, because they're usually anywhere between 28 and 30-something bucks.
Yeah.
So at $10...
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I went, yeah, I'm doing it, because there's colours I've never used but sort of curious about.
Yeah.
And I don't mind spending 10 compared to 28.
Well, that's right. It's virtually buy one, get two free.
Yeah. Great deal. So that was the your neon pink. I'm not sure who that one was by, though.
That is a jumbled mix of delight, that one.
Yep.
I've got a few different pinks in it.
Bubbles' favourite red tube paint.
Which is...
one I've got behind me right now.
You prepared, didn't you?
I did for that one, because every time I go, crap.
Cadmium Red Deep Hue by Liquitex Basics.
Lovely. It is. It's my favourite. It's a deep...
It's a red.
It's red. It's not one you can ever confuse with orange.
No, it's definitely red.
It's a thickie too.
It is. You usually use that for radials?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You'd like to have your colours nice and thick when you do radials?
Yeah, this one's basically perfect at standing on end. But I love this colour when you mix it with other oranges and even pinks, magentas. They just complement each other.
They do.
All right, I'm getting there. My hands are slow today, so it's like, hurry up, Bubbles.
Your hands are slow today.
But I'm still painting.
But it's all good. You can't rush these things.
No, well, you're supposed to be having fun with your art anyway.
Savour the moment.
100%. I'm going to put a bit of interference violet on this too, you know.
Are you just?
Yeah, I'm feeling different today.
Bit of interference pigments.
Yeah, because normally I don't use them a lot on white, but they can have gorgeous effects, to be honest.
If you've never used interference pigments, they are super cool.
Yeah.
They look white, but when you tilt them in the light, the colour actually pops out.
And they're fantastic.
That one there's the purple, actually on your stick, if you hold that up near the camera.
I was just about to wipe that. See the purple? Oh, that stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it flicks to purple.
Yeah. I think we need...
Definitely work a lot nicer on a black background rather than white.
But it has really nice subtle effects on white
But
too.
you can see it on the white anyway.
Yeah.
Just not as good as you can on the black. So it's like one of them stealthy little
That's what I
shivers that
like
pops
about
out.
it. That's what I actually dig on white.
Yeah, it's like super stealthy.
I want something that, how would I say it politely, doesn't stand out like dog's nuts.
On a goldfish?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Doesn't take over, it's just
It's
nice and
there.
subtle.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That I dig. I know, I think you're definitely coming down with something, Mr. Wombat. You've had this weird
mate, I'm
cough all
telling you.
morning.
Where's my drink? There it is. Yeah, it's
Alright, now I'm thinking what I want with mine is I want them gaps left, I think.
okay.
Yes.
Why not? Why not indeed?
Yeah, I'm having an indecisive moment,
Fair enough.
but I think I will. I was tossing up between Lemon Sorbet and Harry and Wilma Copper.
You love the copper.
Copper wins every time.
Yeah.
But I only want...
Just a drizzle.
Yeah, so if when you're doing this and you use these, if you don't want a whole lot, just let it run for a little bit first till you see it start to get finer. Then you know you're not going to accidentally dump a whole heap of something down on the painting.
Yeah, it'll just give it a fine little highlight line.
And that's all I want with this, just for... You can see it, but it's not all you look at.
Yeah. It's like golds, coppers, things like that can really take over.
Oh, they dominate. And sometimes too, if you use too much of a copper or any metallic one like that, you do find your cells can wonk a bit.
Yes.
There's something about their makeup that just does it.
Yep.
So it's good to be mindful. Sometimes less is best. Alright, now, hang on, if I use this one, I'm going to cover the whole thing easy. So, I'm just going to change to smaller dude.
Right.
So I was going to use the big one, and I thought that sort of defeats the purpose of...
So virtually what we're doing this week is multi-pass swipes.
Yes.
Where your piece is far too big to get one swipe straight out of it. You're going to have to do multiple swipes.
And some people do, like comments I've seen and questions asked, people do get very hesitant to do a bigger swipe because of that.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Okay.
Now, I might actually even go...
I think that tile's 20 inches or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're a good size.
20 by 10.
Now, I'm going to start here and just wave up here. Bring it round.
See where the air
Now,
bubbles pop?
see right now? Right there. I see those.
Yep.
I know my CA's getting... I'm just going to lift. I know that CA's getting too thin on the palette knife, like what's left on there, because you start to get this little... starts to smush the colours.
It does. It smushes the colours and it looks like a little rainbow that's appearing.
And that, don't get me wrong, sometimes when you get that, it can look really cool, especially if you want like a waterfall effect.
Yeah.
But if you want cells like this from side to side, the minute you see that start, lift your palette knife up. It's not going to matter.
As you're swiping, you'll see you start with bigger dots and they get smaller and smaller and smaller. And when you get to a certain point, you won't see the cells anymore. It'll just swipe a line of colour.
Okay, so we're just going to load up again now.
Yep, so you load up your palette knife again.
And it's that fine a slither that you really can
Tip it upside down.
hold. You're not seeing any drips, are you?
Yeah, it's not dripping off.
So it should be just a nice even layer across.
Nice thin level coat.
Now, I'm going to start where I got my smoosh.
Yep.
That way, we get rid of the smoosh.
Okay. Tricky.
Now I'm on the edge there. And I'm just going to lift her up. But what you can do, if you want, say, these cells to match up with this side, then what you do is just turn it around and you'd start to swipe from this side.
Yeah.
That way, these will be smaller and you'll have your larger cells on the outer edges if you want it to match.
Yeah.
But sometimes having big next to little can look so freaking cool.
Realistically, what's happening there is you start off with big cells and they get smaller and smaller and smaller. And then when she's reloaded the cell activator, you're going to have big cells and then go smaller, 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 smaller.
So what I think I'll do this time, because our first swipe has pretty much showed us where we get to on the tile before it starts to thin right out. So because we can see that, which is, here's our centerpiece. If we want to see what the cells look like the other way, we're going to start in the middle this time and take it out. Where we can get that to the edge like that.
Beautiful.
So what I'm going to do is turn it around, wipe my palette knife. Always wipe your palette knife. Don't leave that on there. Get rid of it. It should be clean before each application.
Very good, Bubbles.
Because I tried that once. And from personal experiment there, was crap.
Yeah, it doesn't turn out real good.
Because once you've swiped, you've got a bit of pillow paint, you've got a bit of colours, all mixed up on that palette knife. So when you add the next CA, that's not nice.
No, it tends to smudge it all.
It really does.
Which you don't want. So.
Alright, so now we're going to start from the middle again.
Beautiful.
And we'll just take it out. Okie dokie. Now being an OCD child.
And like we've said in all the previous videos so far, give the cell activator time to do its thing. The longer you leave it, the better.
And the good thing about these is, because you're doing multiple passes,
it gives you time in between.
You're actually just leaving it alone and letting the paint do its thing.
Exactly.
Okie dokie. We'll come back here again. It doesn't matter if you hit the other swipe or the other CA. It's not going to kill it. I'm going to go right across on that one. So then you can see all three different ways.
See how you get the rainbows right here.
And that's why I thought that was a good idea, just to do each of them swipes in a different way. You're going to see all the effects together against each other.
Genius.
Sometimes, Wombat, I get one.
You are smarter than the average.
I have a thought that you don't go, you weirdo.
Oh dear.
So
I'm sorry about the cough, everyone. I'm dying. So.
Yeah, it's just man flu.
Wombat's rocking the old man flu. And
quite verbal about it too.
Yeah, I'm letting everyone know.
Yes, yes he is.
I got man flu.
Every female in the audience is going, yeah, Bubbles, we sympathise. Okay. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know why men whinge so much about when they're sick?
No.
Okay.
Can it be stopped and rectified and reversed, or?
Well, theoretically. But that's because we've got high levels of testosterone. We can get an injury and the testosterone blocks them little nerve cells off. so it doesn't hurt as much.
Is this actually a fact? Or
It is a true fact. That's
okay,
why.
I'm just checking because it's pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't always just some dude who blows on paint. Right? So what happens is that testosterone numbs off the nerve endings and things like that. So you can actually handle quite a lot of pain as a male.
Yes, okay.
Obviously women can too. I'm not being blah, blah, blah about it, but you know.
That's right, because I've got a big tile.
But when
here.
we get a cold or a flu or something like that, the testosterone doesn't work that way for a viral infection.
I had no idea.
Whereas estrogen does that for women, helps with their flus and colds and things like that because they get over it in no time. But they can't handle the pain as much because of low testosterone levels. So there you go.
How cool are these?
That is absolutely nuts. It is a whole jungle full of colours.
So you can see if you swipe that way and start there again, what effects you're going to get.
Yeah.
These are more larger in the middle and they get thinner on the outside. And that's our one right across the bottom in one pass. So you can see how your colours start really vibrant and deep here and trail down into a bit more of a pastel look.
Exactly.
That's because you've had less CA and you've really tried to push and move that paint, and that's why you get the pastel look.
Yeah.
Because you're separating those colours from
And it's
an inch of their
smudging in
life.
with the white pillow paint, which
Yeah.
will pastel it anyway.
Yeah, it will. So, just depends on what effects you're going for, really, because I do like that.
Yeah.
I really do. I like how they met up in the middle too. But at least I figured on this one you get to see 3 different ways of doing that size in a swipe.
Exactly.
But you really got to spin these out too.
Yeah, you do.
Because I had a floating pillow on there. Because I like that, especially when I'm on a silicone mat. You need that little bit more paint to get it flowing.
Yeah.
Because it's not shiny like a tile. So that's another thing too. If you are working with skins and on the silicone mats, keep spinning.
Yeah.
Just keep spinning.
Yeah, the silicone mats have a little bit more of a grip to them.
Yeah.
In that way. But you can peel the skin off them really, really easy.
I love them. I love them. Ever since, because Wombat actually made all of mine for me.
I did.
Out of an old heat press mat he had.
Yeah.
But, when the addiction started, didn't you, Wombat?
That silicone mat you're using there, I got when I was 20 or something like that. It was from a vacuum press for making kitchen doors.
Oh yeah, if you can't afford proper silicone mats like you can buy at different art stores and that, you can make your own.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, if you want to be sneaky, you can just use Glad wrap. What do you guys call it? Saran wrap or something in America?
Alright, well...
You just wrap your tile in that.
100%.
Because it won't stick to it. It'll just peel off.
Alright, so now... got a whole heap of different swipes.
That is crazy.
And I got a cool skin.
I absolutely love that.
Took me a while, but... I'm happy with that.
That's nuts. I like it.
And at least you can see when you're watching the close-up reel now, you can see all the multicolour cells we got as well.
Yeah.
And where we had the thicker CA, you'll see, and the colour, you'll see we got the bolder cells. But that sort of shows you all different type of cells you can get, just depends on what way you swipe it.
That's the beauty of doing it like this too. If you're doing a big piece and you do it in multiple sections, you're going to get so many different cell types all in the one piece.
Yeah.
You're going to get big boulder cells, you're going to get tiny little ones, you're going to get multicoloured ones like this.
And once you figure it all out, you'll know
yeah, once you get the swing of things.
What, for when you're doing a bigger piece, you can intentionally have your larger cells in different sections.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well I think we might pause here now, Wombat, because that should be mine all over and done with.
No prob, Bob.
And you can get out your big 20-inch tile.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty, Mr. Wombat.
Rightio.
Let's do some swiping.
We're going to do some swiping. Right, so because you've done multiple different swipes showing you where you stop halfway and then add more, you go forwards, backwards, you've done all that. So, we'll do a different one.
How cool is that new colour?
I know.
I noticed you picked it up first.
Now, anything that is a rectangle shape like this,
Yep.
when you spin that out, what's going to happen is it's going to spread that way, it's going to spread that way. But because there's more paint in this section than what there is in this section, it weighs more. As that rotates, everything that's here is really going to stretch out. Here won't stretch as much because there isn't as much weight of the paint moving that way. There's more that way. So keep that in mind for when you're putting your colours down. Otherwise, if you start right next to the edge, you're going to lose it all.
Yeah. You may as well say goodbye to the paint. You just
May as well just say goodbye to it. Right, it all ends up on your spinner. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop a couple of inches in from the edge. That way we're not wasting the expensive stuff. And we're just using your pillow paint as a sacrificial base. That's all your pillow paint really is.
It's to help everything else move.
Yeah, it's just to get everything else moving. Alright, so all we're going to do is just slap this gorgeous colour down in the middle. Now what I'm going to be doing this time is I'm going to swipe multiple swipes from the centre out that way and that way. So you get to practice all your little swipe techniques multiple times. These are ideal for when you're just starting out and you want to practice your swipes.
It's also great for seeing just how long sometimes the CA takes to actually do its thing.
Absolutely. And it does take time.
So where you think you're going to be stuck with that big black blob, sometimes if you just do a few more swipes around and you'll see that come through into cells.
Absolutely. Alright. Now,
I love that orange with that.
what you have to remember is, because we're going to be swiping both directions, you want enough paint in the middle to be able to swipe.
And in both directions.
In both directions.
That's the biggest thing people seem to forget.
Exactly. Otherwise, if you don't have enough, it's going to mud up on you. Alright, so we'll go with some of that colour.
Plus too, you can end up with more colour on one side of the
canvas
than the other.
Yeah. So you've got to virtually picture a centre line.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. If you're not sure of where the middle is, use your little tool. So if you put your finger on the edge, that's the edge, right? Spin that round. Put your finger up against the edge. See how much we've missed the centre by?
So we'll add some colour in there.
So if you just put a little dab there so you can see it. Then run up along that edge nice and straight. You've now got even amounts of colour on your tile. So we'll just add some yellow in amongst all that.
I just celebrated before and said, Wombat, the sun's come out.
The sun did come out for like 2 minutes.
Oh no, now it's raining again.
And here we are, raining again.
At least we're not wasting a day though.
No.
It's just time to come in and paint.
And we were actually going to go out today and record our Aussie Adventures video today. But with the rain, we're not. So here you go. If you haven't seen our Aussie Adventures video, There'll be a link in the description. Go check it out. You actually get to see the faces behind these hands.
Yes, you do.
Yep. In some really cool places in Australia. So definitely worth a look.
Didn't that take some conning?
Yeah.
It's like if my head's going on, get here.
Yeah, I've been doing this on YouTube for, what, 6 years? Mm-hmm. Something like that. And
close enough to.
I've never had my head on it until we started the Aussie Adventure one. So there you go.
Purple.
You want to see what Bubbles and Wombat look like? Go check it out.
Come and see a slice of our side of the world.
Exactly. Alright, so we're just adding colours up the middle. Nothing hard about it. Nice and simple.
No.
Just random colours. Just picking them out of the pile.
Oh, is that... What is that one? Oh, that's Rich Red by Harry and Wilma. Is it? No, it's not.
No.
That is my...
It's a sneaky one that colour shifts to blue. Where is it? There. Wow. Alright, so we've got that colour. We'll add some light.
That's like the Brilliant Magenta, isn't it? By the Joe Sonia.
Yeah, no. It's
Oh, it's close.
a modified version of the other one that you used.
I'm
The Atelier
my new favourite.
Quinacridone Magenta.
Yeah.
With an interference blue and it was an interference violet mixed in with it.
Either way.
Either way, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Right, so we've got our Southern Ocean blue. We'll go with a bit of frost for a bit of highlights.
That's a beautiful colour.
It is a lovely colour blue.
Frost is a TLP, this little piggy.
It is.
And I'll tell you what, if you put that with TLP Sapphire, a little bit of taffy, and a bit of hammerhead.
Yes.
Looks really gorgeous.
It does. Alright, that's what we're going to go for colour. Alright?
Nice.
Super, super easy to do.
Nice choices, Wombat.
Now, what we're going to do is grab our little swipe tool.
Forgot I had blues.
Where you use your nice big tool, we'll just use one of these little guys.
Well, actually,
I'll do both actually, but
yeah. So you can see difference between different size swipe tools
yeah.
as well.
So what I'm going to do is lay cell activator on. I'll do is go from center, and I'm going to go halfway in between, and go. As you go, what you're doing is actually dragging some colour with you, like that.
I love watching neons pop through
That's-
in black.
So that's how you still get your colours here. As you swipe, you're actually dragging colour with you as well.
On these ones, you're putting a little bit more pressure on that palette knife than what you would if you were going over a big pool of colour.
Exactly.
You got to remember you got to move what's underneath with this way.
Yeah. Alright, and then we're just going to do the same thing again, side by side. If you go lighter, you won't drag as much colour through, and you'll get
ghosties.
your little ghost cells. So if you press a little bit harder, you're going to get all your colour. If you go really light, you're not moving as much colour, so you're going to get little ghost cells at the edges. So it's another cool way of changing up your composition of what you're doing,
Oh, definitely.
just by messing around with it that way. Right, we'll do the same here. We'll press in a bit harder. That way you can see the colour getting dragged out.
But you're not digging that hard that you're going to hit that tile.
No. It's just that little bit more pressure. Just a fraction. And the way you know how much pressure you're putting on it, you'll see the colours start to deform underneath the swipe tool. So if I spin this around this way, you might be able to see it a bit better. Alright, so as you go down and move, you'll see the colours moving right there at the front of the swipe tool. And all we've done is drag them colours out. Right, so that's just using one of these little guys, and then if you want you can keep going with a little tool. Good practice, that way you get to feel how much pressure you're putting on, little bit by little bit, and you'll see what different results you get as you do that swipe with different pressures. That's pretty much how you do a hide and reveal.
Yeah, it's all pressure.
You're going through the top colours. Right, now what we'll do is we'll go up to a bigger one. Do the same again, we'll just load it up with cell activator.
And same again, it doesn't have to be dripping off.
Doesn't have to be dripping off, just nice and level. The more level you get it, the better. Alright.
Because then you're swiping your pool of CA more evenly if it's level on the palette knife.
Start in the middle. Give it a little bit of pressure. And the colours should smudge out with it.
And you know you got it right when you start to see them colours popping through.
Exactly. Now because you're using a bigger swipe tool, you're going to have a lot more cell activator on it. So you're going to get things like that, which is going to take a lot longer to actually do its thing.
And develop those cells for you.
That's right. So if you want, and you don't want that much black there, just do a fine coat of cell activator over that. That's not a whole heap, just nice and fine.
Really fine layer.
So a really fine layer.
And this will be good because you'll see the difference.
And then as you come out from the center again, we should get cells popping up pretty quick.
Yeah, they are.
So they popped up a lot quicker, and you'll notice the size of them. They're a lot smaller cells than what these ones are.
That's a good thing to see the difference.
So if you've got a really thin layer of cell activator on, you're going to get tiny little cells like these. If you've got more cell activator, you're going to get bigger cells like that, but you will get dark patches as well.
Just means it takes a bit longer.
Exactly. Then if you want, you don't have to use black CA all the time. You can actually go white. So we'll put some white cell activator on. Wiggle and jiggle.
I do love white CA with neons.
Me too.
No, they're not as vibrant as with the black, but they do give off a really nice effect. And if you're lucky, it'll soak up some of the neons, the CA, so you'll get coloured CA look.
Exactly.
Without having to make coloured CA.
When you get to the end here, you can either go that way if you want, that way, that way. It's up to you. I'll probably just go straight across, a bit more of an angle, smudge some colour out. Same here. Smudge some colour out underneath. You'll see the colour appear as you go, like that. Then the cells will start appearing. Alright, then if you want, you can get tricky. Put some black CA down on your palette knife. Like that. You can add some white CA as well if you want. And then
I do love black and white CA together. If you just do like the domino with just a dot, it does magical rings, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at them popping through just here.
Exactly.
This is going to be a crazy cool skin for me.
Then if you want, you can put your white down first.
And reverse what you just did.
And reverse what you just did. Just add some black CA. And it's going to give you different results every time. What I'll do is I'll spin it around this way.
Yeah, it's easier to move it across that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can watch everything coming.
Super, super easy to do.
Tell you what, I love that swipe. Look at that.
And you know, if you don't have different size swipe tools and things like that, use a playing card, like we did in the last video.
And you can cut them to size.
You can cut them to whatever size you want.
They work a treat.
Yeah.
That's all we used to use in the
That's
early
all we
days.
used to use, yeah.
Because we just love the effects.
Love the effects. You used to have the Joker.
I still do. I still have it.
You do. So, all we're doing is just smushing out some colour with it.
You know, that Joker's probably the only tool that I haven't trashed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a survivor. Yeah, see guys, this is what I mean over here. Look at that.
So the longer you're leaving it, you can see just how much that big black patches of cell activator
And now
have
cells.
disappeared. They're all cells now.
And they're all cells. Like when you see in here, it's the darker blue, but they're all cells.
So that just shows you when you're doing a bloom or a swipe or something like that, when we say leave it, walk away for 5 minutes, that's why you get this rather than big black blobs of cell activator everywhere.
Because if Wombat had spun that centre when it was first done, it would have just been a big black patch.
Exactly.
But having the patience, look at all them gorgeous cells. They look fantastic, don't they?
They do. It's like just delightful.
Love these sections with the white there. How cool are they? I'm big excited. This is a cool skin to play with.
Well, it is. Plus, by doing it this way, it gives you a lot more opportunity to practice over and over and over again.
Because you don't just get cells and you don't just get cool effects by going, I'm going to have a go at that.
Yeah.
Time and practice.
The beauty of this is you can vary how much pressure you're putting on your swipe tool, and you can see instantly what different sort of composition you're going to get. That one was where we did a really fine thin layer, so you're going to get ghost cells. These, they're a lot heavier on the cell activator.
And you can see with white too. White definitely,
White
in my
takes
eyes,
ages.
takes a lot longer than black.
Yeah, it does.
And same if you're mixing up and using coloured CAs.
Yes,
They
coloured
take
cell
a
activators
lot
take
longer.
a lot longer. Yeah.
And you always know when someone's more or less spun it out too quick because they've got them big pools of colour still in the middle with just a few cells here and there.
Exactly.
If they had have left it alone, walked away, made a cup of coffee,
Yep.
come back 5 minutes later, still okay. And, you know, autumn and spring are awesome because you've got that even temperature.
Yeah,
So you've got time for that. It can be harder in summer.
it can.
So weather can change how things are going to work as well. And that's another thing I think a good tip to be aware of. Don't you, Wombat?
Absolutely.
Because you might not always have 5 to 10 minutes in summer to walk away.
Well, that's the thing. At the moment, it's coming into summer in America. Anywhere in the Northern Hemisphere, you're coming into summer.
Yep.
It's going to take less time for that paint to skin
Yes.
than if you were in the middle of winter.
Yep. So you got to allow for that when you're doing different projects and techniques as well.
And a lot of you guys will have fans running, air conditioners, windows open, things like that. That air movement is going to affect the skin as you're doing it. It'll want to dry almost instantly on the top because of the air movement. All you're doing is evaporating the moisture out of that top layer of paint, which makes it start to set. You don't want that.
No, that's why a lot of our friends in America have said some days they don't even have time to spin it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's starting to skin.
So now we've just waited a few minutes. That's doing really, really well. Alright, now we're going to spin it out. Now, like I said before, why we left the gap at the end, that's going to want them to go that way. So everything realistically is going to want to stretch that way more than it will that way. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to go for something that you want to be even as you spin it out. Either go around or a perfect square.
100%.
Doesn't matter what size, as long as it's the same dimensions all the way around, then it's a lot easier to get the same effects all the way.
Because it'll spin more evenly.
Yeah, anything that's an odd shape
has different forces.
Absolutely. You're going to get a lot different movement. Now I'm just spinning that nice and slow. I mean, it looks crazy fast on the camera, but it's not.
That's really not.
So as we've spun this a little bit, you can see just how much paint's come off either edge compared to the side. Virtually nothing's come off the side yet.
Compared to them.
It's all gone that way.
Yep.
Right.
You just did a bubbles.
I did, mate. You see that?
I'm not used to seeing that. I was like, did that just happen?
Yeah, blind Freddy. Right, so we just wipe off the excess. That way it's not flicking everywhere.
Plus you can see how much more is coming off too. It can be a good guide when you're thinking how much more paint's left on there.
Absolutely.
So in between each spin, while you're getting that much, take the edge off every time.
Right, so you only got a little bit of movement at the sides.
Yeah.
Heaps at the ends. So if we put all of our colour right up to the edge, you've just lost a whole heap of colour.
And all those pigments and tubey paints are just done.
All gone. Yep, they're all in the slop bucket.
Unless you've got a handy small tile next to you ready to go.
Exactly.
Love that. That's going to be a cool skin, Wombat. Thank you.
You're claiming it for a skin?
I claim all these.
I've noticed you
That's
do.
why. Yeah, well, otherwise, you know, you can be using your expensive rounds to do a lesson.
Yeah.
Well, they're not really that expensive, but do you know what I mean? Like tiles, you can just peel the skin, use it.
I love doing tiles because you can just peel the paint off and use the skin for different projects. You don't have to use it for a coaster or a trivet or whatever you're going to be doing.
No.
You can actually use them skins for heaps of cool different projects.
Like I've finally got my buttoned gear and I'm finishing off the wind chime.
Yeah.
So I will share that with you soon one Saturday. It's getting close.
Even the custom pens you've been making.
I love those. They're fun.
They're awesome. And they're just paint skins on a $2 pen.
And usually it's just that little bit of skin left over that's not enough to really do much with, but perfect size for a pen.
Exactly.
Nothing should be wasted if you can avoid it. It's all money in the bin otherwise. I've even gone to $2 cigarette lighters at the moment for people that can't afford to buy like Zippos to do up as gifts.
Yep.
You can afford a $2 lighter and skin it.
Yep. So
Put it with a $2 pen.
exactly.
You've got a $4 gift that looks like $30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, another thing to remember also, if you can hear me over the rain,
That's magnificent.
you'll notice at the end, you're going to get some wonk in it. That's just because there's that much more movement that way compared to that way. You will get distorted looking cells.
That's where I'd actually advise to use the white in the centre,
Yes.
because white wonks a lot easier than black CA.
Absolutely,
Any day
yes,
of the
it
week.
does.
I'll argue that one with anyone till the cows come
I
home.
was actually going to put some black on one side and white on the other, and I forgot.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, so that's the only other thing I'd do is if you're doing a piece like this of this size where it is going to wonk,
Yep.
your black's got less of a chance on the outer edges.
Exactly.
More of a chance of surviving.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll pop this one up.
That is magical.
Super,
Look at all that
super cool.
colour.
And that was just practicing your swipes, guys.
Just a big rainbow array of cells.
Now, where you've got things like this is where, when we did the swipes, we didn't slightly overlap them. So as it spins out, that's going to get wider and wider. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing these.
Sometimes I like it because it...
I like it because it gives you trippy
Yeah.
effects. You know, even you can get your skewer in there before you spin it out and put little crazy patterns in and things like that.
What I call the imperfect perfect.
Yeah,
It's something different for the eye to look at.
for sure.
Well, that was pretty cool, Wombat.
That was super cool. I quite enjoyed doing that.
I hope you all got a tip or trick there. If you did.
If you did,
Yes.
leave us a comment. Let us know.
100%. And if there's something else you want us to do while we're still doing the swipe series, put it in the comments. And like this one, Sue had asked. So
Yeah,
here
Sue
it
would
is.
ask for this one. So, yeah, it's just different ways of doing your swipe in multiple sections at different directions. You're going to get heaps of different crazy
Effects.
effects.
Yeah. All right, Wombat. That's us.
Alrighty, that is it from us this week.
That was fun. Got more skins.
That it was. Alright, guys. Have fun. Take care. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Go get messy.